It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Dine and live better. Tuscan leather sweaters for my adventures. Vendettas against the state with Berettas. I pull the level, my vendors need taxes. Throw off the axis to the atlas, no distraction. We sending cash to banks in orderly fashion. We used to the struggle. No, I diverted. Push conversions, black suburban swerving. Shouting nervous, I found my purpose from the dirty. You get murdered before your verdict. Short circuit, them shots bursting in Sunday service. Marking the beast, talking is cheap. Soon as they pull up, they park in the street. Soon as you look up, they park in the heat. Hate to admit that you thought it was sweet. Ain't no loan forgiveness. My city been cold as shivers. They known to be holding triggers. I'm praying for all you niggas.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well this evening. I just got word that Joey Badass has come out and issued his official response to everybody. He's got a new record out called Sorry Not Sorry. And of course, as with the previous responses and disses and different back and forths that we've covered on this channel, I've elected to not listen to it beforehand. I'm checking it out with y'all. This is going to be my real-time reaction to what's going on. Of course, Joey Badass came out, started the year with his The Ruler's Back joint. It was a very light. It was light. Had some bars in there. It was cool. But for the most part, it was very passive aggressive type energy. I guess just trying to get to the, get people talking. Some people said, man, this is just an appetizer. It's just a warm up. It's just a warning. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't be having a lot of patience for warnings, right? Most of the time, it's just like when you're out on the road. Who the fuck wants to see a yellow light? I don't do well with yellow light rap. You either on go or you gonna stop, right? Since his joint dropped, we've had numerous artists come out and drop records, right? We had Daylight come out, issue his response to Joey. We had Ray Vaughn come out, issue his response to Joey. Also took some shots at Tory Lanez. Lyrically, energy-wise, I still feel like Ray Vaughn had the best. Right? We had Lit Poppy throw his hand in the mix. We had Coyote throw his hand in the mix. We had Curtis King throw his hand in the mix from a content creation producer, West Coast representative standpoint. And we had Mick Jenkins also throw his hand in there, although he's not from the West Coast. I guess he had a bone to pick to say, hey, Joey, you should have came with something better if you're going to get all our attention. People didn't like that he said that. He came and dropped his own shit. Okay? Now, we just talked about CJ Fly. Ain't too much to be said about CJ Fly, other than the fact that him and Joey are from the pro era, from Beast Coast. They from the same neighborhood, grew up together, formed a crew together. So I wasn't so much surprised that he dropped. I was just surprised at the anticlimactic nature in which he dropped, But now we've got Joey Badass coming out. He's got the new record, Sorry Not Sorry. And from what I'm seeing, I did see some people quoting lyrics. He did say something about might delete later, saying I'm not going to delete it. So there's a little bit of a shot at Cole and his propensity for beef rap. He got a taste of it and said, that's not really to my liking. So he said, I'm not taking nothing back like Cole, right? I seen somebody quoting a lyric of him saying, niggas is haunted by Biggie and Pac. I'm the ghost of both of them or something like that. So he's saying I'm ready for whatever. He said he wants smoke with everybody. He's not ducking. But outside of those quotes that I'm seeing floating around, I have not heard anything. But from those quotes, it sounds like perhaps Joey has a little bit more energy, a little bit more aggression in this, which is ultimately what I'm looking for. It don't got to be talking about nobody, mama, no family, no nothing like that. That's not what I'm looking for. I just want if niggas are putting targets on each other, I want to shit, man. If we go into the goddamn paintball gun place, I want to see niggas come out with some paint on them. I don't want to see everybody come out in a clean suit. Everybody shooting at each other coming out with a clean suit. Come on, man. So let's get to it. It's another Conductor beat, by the way. I will say, it does seem like Conductor, I don't know what his beef is, but Conductor has been behind a lot of shit going on. Conductor was behind them Scary Hours 3 beats where Drake was still dissing low-key at Kendrick. Conductor, didn't he produce the fucking the Heart Part 6, the fake version? 7-Minute Drill, second half of that song was produced by Conductor. Joey Badass first joint, The Ruler's Back, Conductor. We've got another Conductor beat. Why are you letting niggas throw so many shots at Kendrick on your beat, sir? We need to investigate what the fuck you got going on. But let's play it. I'm not mad at this. It's a good vibe. This is something that I actually would play. Just based on like the sonic soundscape, much better beat, actual drums hitting. Nice vibe to it. I fuck with it. Got some good response lines in. Nothing crazy, but he's flowing on this bitch though. I like it so far. What you mean Cat got his tongue he been missing all week? Is that a shot at Kendrick because you know he don't speak out? Is that what we doing? Are we taking direct? Are we taking direct flights? Come on. Many Men Trying to Smoke Me, of course, it's a whole barrage of people coming at him, dissing him, throwing his name, doing name flips on his ass. So I think that's par for the course to make that reference. This ain't bad. It was cool. You know, I like that a lot better than The Ruler's Back. I got to be honest. The vibe, the production, the bars, you know, the flow that he had on it was a lot more impressive to me. Do I feel like it's enough? It's not enough, but I do think that this is a much better entry. If this is going on an album, this is something that I would listen to. I would play it. I would add it to a playlist just as a general song and him, you know, kind of responding and whatever. It feels like kind of an album cut, like this is a promotion for something to come. But do I feel like this is a diss record? No. Do I feel like this is something that would, you know, require a response from Kendrick Lamar? No. And I still feel like Ray Vaughn brought the energy, that I wanted to hear from Joey. But let's go through the lyrics as we always do. Okay? He says, they fucked around, woke up the star seed from Marcy, not the projects, but the Brooklyn streets where my heart beat, right? So, of course, because he's not from Marcy Projects. He's from Flatbush, but, you know, still the star seed like he's like a begotten son type shit almost. Representing Brooklyn. He goes on to put the address on it, 51 Hart Street, 193 Vernon Avenue, niggas with attitudes. Man, I'm bigging up my city. That's something I had to do, right? So he puts the address down from where he's from, niggas with attitudes, and of course NWA, niggas with attitude, LA staple. So play on words, man. I'm bigging up my city. That's something I had to do. Like, hey, I'm putting my bid in. West Coast been doing they shit. Y'all repping, y'all doing y'all thing. Hey, I'm just saying we out here too. I get it. I just think when you do something like that, you gotta, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting old. He says, do or die, home of the gully where we let lead fly. 2025 on my bully, I know that men lie, right? Home of the gully where we let lead fly. Of course, you know, at least the reputation that Brooklyn used to have was always like real gully, real one of them areas you don't want to go in, but it's been gentrified over the years. He says he's on his bully in 2025, which I find to be interesting. Because who are you bullying? But he says, I know that men lie, women lie, but Joey don't. Might delete later if I know damn sure that Joey won't, right? He's not deleting no lyrics. He's not taking nothing back. He's not getting on stage, making no apologies. I will give him points for that. He's standing on what he said. He's not, you know, turning cold. He's not going back in the house. He came back out within a couple of weeks of his original entry. I can salute that much. Says, fuck it, I want all the smoke. put my credit on the line because niggas can't fuck with me. We talking about it line for line. So he says, hey, I want all the smoke. Put my credit on the line. Like really, really put, you know what I'm saying? Check my shit. See what I could do. You know what I mean? They say not only is he willing to put his credibility on the line to prove he's the king, he's making an allusion to Daylight's line, credit line to the max, we overstacking no, from his song High You. So I guess that is a direct response to Daylight's credit line shit. He says, put my credit on the line. And he says, niggas can't fuck with me. We talking about it line for line. So I guess he says bar for bar, ain't nobody stacking up to him. I gotta say, that's polygraph test wouldn't be in your favor, Joey. You're not the best nigga rapping. You're not the best nigga out of the people that have dropped songs in this whole saga. Right? But you nice though. Not taking nothing away. He says the audacity of this nigga, he must be out his mind, haunted by the ghost of Biggie and Pac. I'm them combined, right? And of course, when you throw Biggie and Pac in there, and then you go back to Control, and he made some lines about, you know, Biggie and Pac and the West Coast and going to New York and being a Muslim on pork and all that shit. So I think he's still feeling some type of way about Control. And of course, the kings of both coasts, Biggie and Pac, he says, I'm them combined, right? You be out here, you know, saluting them and acting like you are a reincarnation, right? But I'm them combined. So you could be one, I'm both. Okay. Just don't feel that in the music. Spent many years mending minds, out of sight and out of mind. Now I'm front in line, all the signs saying it's my time. Are we sure? Swear it's so divine, properly aligned, this little light of mine. Promise I'ma let it shine till I leave you niggas blind. Cool. When you break down the bars, it's giving Langston Hughes poetry, but let's get into the second verse. He's saying the pockets run deep, never slow leak. Nigga, what's beef, huh? Beef is when a nigga like you can't sleep. And of course, that's a shout back to Biggie. What's beef? Beef is when a nigga like you can't sleep. What do you say? Somebody, your tears running down your cheek and all that shit. So, still going off the Biggie shit, which of course is a hometown hero in Brooklyn. Wake up with no appetite and now you can't eat. Now you can't speak. So, I wonder who you're beefing with that's really like afraid. Cat got his tongue, he been missing all week. I still feel like that line could be aimed at Kendrick, since Kendrick typically does not come out and speak. One could misinterpret that as a cat got his tongue. Perfect time to separate the strong from the weak. I won't ever hesitate, won't ever miss a beat. Nah, stay calm and meditate. But no, I gotta be, don't be alarmed, pistol in my palm. No, he said, no, I gotta be armed. Not on, but armed. Y'all gotta clean up y'all lyrics. Stay calm and meditate, but no, I gotta be armed. Of course, I'm peaceful, but of course, gotta keep a peace. Don't be alarmed. Yeah, pistol in my palm to pick apart you pussy niggas plotting all along. Now, I wonder who he's talking about there, the pussy niggas plotting all along. Because who was plotting on you? Unless you're talking about, that could be a line at Mick Jenkins. Because y'all were label mates over there at CMG. I mean, yeah, Cinematic Music Group, not Gotti, CMG. So maybe that's the line. Because y'all was label mates. I'm sure y'all have probably toured. I'm sure if I even went to go look it up, y'all probably got songs together. So maybe that's that. Okay. He says, yeah, like not today, Satan. In fact, me and God been having great conversations, admiring the constellations. Every day is new thoughts and new observations. Know I gotta move forth. Ain't no time for wasting, right? Yeah, you do. Now I'm carrying the torch from my generation with no hesitation. I don't know. Yes, I'm 10 toes deep. You got cold feet. Nigga got a whole heat. That's what the streets told me. Okay, yeah, I'm 10 toes deep while you got cold feet. That's not bad, because 10 toes deep, of course, is like I'm standing 10 toes. I'm standing on my square. I'm standing on business. You niggas got cold feet. You're not really coming around. Niggas got a whole heat. That's what the streets told me. So he's ready to continue firing, I suppose. Written manifesto of a young G having premonitions, many men trying to smoke me, right? Again, he sees all of the different people that are taking shots in his direction. Many men trying to smoke him. I'm 10 toes deep. You get cold feet. Nigga got a whole heat. That's what the streets told me. Written manifesto of a young G having premonitions, many men trying to smoke me, right? So again, this wasn't bad. When you listen to it all the way through with the beat and the rhymes combined, the energy and all that shit, it's not a bad record. It's something that I would go listen to again. It's got a good vibe to it. It's got some gritty New York vibe to it, which is kind of the sound that I would prefer to hear from New York if I'm to be all the way honest. I told y'all I've never been a fan of the drill movement or what they doing out there. So a lot of the stuff that they put out, I believe, is whack in my heart of hearts. So I ain't gonna lie, I would rather hear a Joey Badass type artist or type of sound rather than what they doing. It's just that you gotta have a certain energy, you gotta have a certain je ne sais quoi, you gotta have a certain, thing behind it to captivate people to really pay attention to that style of music. Joey Badass, I will say the ball is in his court because he is commanding the crowd at this time. He put the rulers back out. He didn't say no names. He said the West Coast, and niggas paid attention, and he's gotten over 1 million views on that video. Now, after everybody said their piece back to him, he drops another video, and let me see where it's currently at. It's only been out for a little over an hour, close to 2 hours. It's about to push 100,000 views so far. So I wouldn't be surprised if this, does pretty well on his channel. And again, I'm not a Joey Badass hater. I'm actually a fan of his music. So with him dropping, I'm going to be listening. But I still feel like in the exchange that we've heard thus far, I still have not heard him really jump out his body yet. And again, I'm not looking for nothing to be like superfluously disrespectful. I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about their mama, no kids, no girlfriends. I'm just expecting, I guess I expected, once everybody started replying to him that he would have some direct rebuttals, some references to maybe somebody's career that we could go back and be like, oh, that was a good one. That was a dig. But overall, he's just giving a generic overall response. And there's a couple little pieces that kind of let people know I heard what you said, but he's not really digging. And I think for a person to say, I want all the smoke, and you're supposed to be the aggressor in the situation, it's not given exactly, bully energy, as you say in the song 2025 on your bully. And I don't want this to be misinterpreted as if I'm saying it's whack or it's not good or that it's trash. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, as somebody who came out and initiated this whole ordeal, is just not the type of energy that I was expecting, especially not from him when he finally comes back. But overall, I will listen to this. Let me know what y'all think of this Joey Badass Sorry Not Sorry joint down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some battery. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.